All right, hi everybody. Our video this week is all about food coloring. So you can use any brand of food coloring. And if you have one color, that's fine. Or if you have a bunch of colors like I do, that's also gonna be fine. All right, so let's get started. Our first project that we're going to make is we're going to make marbled paper. Nothing could be cooler. All right, so you're going to need some shaving cream. Any brand will work. This one was like 88 cents at the Walmart. All right, so you're going to need some sort of surface to put this on. I'm gonna use a cookie sheet. All right, now you're gonna wanna make shaving cream the size of the paper that you're gonna try to marble. So you could do like skinnier ones, maybe do bookmarks. You could do larger ones. Maybe you have a frame you wanna make a piece of artwork for. So any size paper will work. I got to go over to school and get art supplies out of my art room. So this is like nice cardstock. The thicker the paper, the better. So if you have like a drawing pad that you can tear pages out of, that'd be good. All right, so you check and make sure it's as big as your paper because you want the whole paper to get marbled. All right, then you can take any colors and you're going to drop it on your shaving cream. Now, I need to tell you something very important. Food coloring stains. It stains real bad. So this isn't something that you're gonna wanna do while your parents are upstairs on a conference call for work. This is gonna be something that everybody knows that you're working on. Maybe go put on some play clothes, but obviously ask permission. All right, so you can do one color, you could do a bunch of colors, do it any way you want. All right, after you have put some drops of food coloring down, you're gonna take a toothpick or something like this. You know, you can use a chopstick, you can use whatever you have, and you're going to do a bunch of swirls and kind of mess up the food coloring. Now, you don't want to blend it so much that it all becomes one color. You still want them to look like individual colors. All right. Now the magic happens. All right, I'm gonna lay it down, and I've found that if I go straight down, sometimes I get an air pocket, and then like one part won't make it happen. So I'm gonna start at one side, and I'm gonna kind of roll it down, and I'm gonna make sure that it's on there really good. All right, then I'm gonna pick it up, and it's gonna look like this to start, okay? Then you're gonna need another space to work. So maybe another cookie sheet if you've got two. All right, now you can use a ruler for this. You could use a piece of thick cardboard. You could use one of these like cooking tools. And you're going to hold it still with one finger and you're gonna pull across. How about that? How about that? I got a little bit more right here. All right, that's awesome. Now I wanna tell you one more thing. If you want, you can come back and keep making more. You can make over and over and over again. You could add more, you could not add more swirling. So just, it's not like a one and done thing because you may wanna make a bunch of these. And so you're gonna be able to. All right, I'm gonna make like a bookmark shape size. Make sure it gets all the way down in there. This one's gonna be a cool one. Ooh, I love it. All right, that one I didn't get all the way down on. Do it again. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so this is our first technique. It is paper marbling using food coloring and shaving cream. And remember that food coloring stains. All right, I think if you guys like that one, you're gonna love our next one. Our next one is we're gonna use food coloring again, obviously, because that's our secret ingredient. And we are going to be painting with bubbles. Okay, so you can use bubbles that are big, that come like this. I found this in our shed. You can see it's kind of old. Or I'm hoping that maybe you guys have been to a birthday party and you got one of these little ones and you haven't used it, because that's really all you need for this. Okay, so you need bubbles, you need dishes, and you can use glass, you can use ceramic. I cut a plastic one and a styrofoam one smaller. You can use any dishes that your parents will allow you to use. You have to ask permission again. All right, I wanna try to control my mess, so I'm gonna put these in my sink. So I'm gonna put them in my sink, and you only need, for this much, this is like 2 fluid ounces. That's not very much, okay? I'm gonna split this between 4 little containers because I'm gonna make 4 colors. Okay. If you only have 1 color though, that's fine. But I'm gonna make 4 because I'm trying to do this up. All right, now for that small amount, you need, we tried it with all different amounts. I would do 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that green's gonna be good. I've got like a magenta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And red. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay. Now you're going to need a straw. You don't have to be metal. It can be any kind of straw. And what you're gonna do is you're going to gently blow bubbles with your straw in the bottom. Now, if this splashes, it's gonna stain your clothes. So you need to be in control and just blow gently, gently, gently. All right, you ready? And you need to blow until they come out of the top of your container. Now, if I was by myself, I would have this all the way in my sink, but I want you guys to be able to see a little bit better. All right, then any size paper you want, you're gonna lay it down on here. And then when you pull it up, look at that cool pattern it makes. All right, let's do another one. Now you're just gonna keep layering and layering and layering your bubbles to make a really cool piece of art. Woo, that was a good one. All right, here I go. Ooh, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, I'm gonna do some blue now. Now you can see it's kind of splashing on my hand. That's why it's a good reason to do it in the sink. Now some of you guys are a little bit shorter, right? Some of you might even still be 5. Some of you are much older. Some of you are taller than me, so you'll be fine to do this in the sink. That's awesome. I love it. I would not stop here. I would keep going, 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 but we still have more stuff to do, so I gotta keep moving. But you can do that over, and that'll make a lot of different pieces of artwork, so don't wash that down the sink yet. Okay, so for our final piece of artwork, our final thing for today, oh, I wanna tell you, actually, before we do that, I wanna talk to you about what you can do with these pieces of paper. So, after these dry, if you want to, you could make them into cards so that you could mail like a happy birthday card, a thank you card, something like that. So before you start, if you know you're gonna wanna make them into cards, you could cut your paper to a size that will fit in the envelopes that you already have. So I already have this, so then I cut my paper this size, and then I could write my note in it. I mean, everyone would love it if you had that. You could probably even sell these. All right, so I have that, and then I also have like this size, and this is with my bubbles that I finished a different day. See how I layered them on top of each other? The back is really cool too. So I could write inside, "Dear students, Missing you so much. Hope you're making lots of art. Love, Mrs. Wright. So, and then mail it. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, long and skinny would also work if you want to cut it long and skinny. So the size of paper you make could help it turn into stationery. All right, last project. For this project, you're going to need food coloring, which we already know about. You're also going to need milk. We tried it with skim milk, which is what my kids drink, but I had whole milk from a recipe that I was making. So we don't normally drink whole milk, so I have all this that I'm willing to use up. If you're running low on milk, this isn't a good project for you. All right, so you're going to take a plate. You might recognize this plate from our dry erase marker project. All right, I'm going to pour a layer of milk onto my plate. You don't need it to be like full, just covering the bottom. All right, so any kind of milk will work. I haven't tried it with like almond or soy, but let me know how it goes. All right, then you're going to take any colors that you want, and you're going to add some drops onto your milk. Now remember, stains your clothes. You gotta be careful, pay attention. I think you will. You guys are good when you know ahead of time that you need to be careful. You guys are very capable of being careful. It's just sometimes hard to know that you're supposed to be careful if someone doesn't say it. All right, now you're gonna need dish soap. So this is actually Dawn that I put in this other container, but. All right, and if you have a Q-tip, like a regular not Q-tip, if you have a cotton ball, that would be best, but we don't have any cotton balls. Seems like something I would have, but I don't. So I'm gonna cut this into like a cotton ball-ish shape. And I'm going to drench it in soap. All right, now get ready. Okay, I'm gonna lay this down in the middle and then get ready to be amazed. Isn't that gorgeous? One way that you could make this into art that you can keep is if you have an iPad or you have your parent's cell phone and you have the slow-mo video option, you could turn this on and do a slow-mo video or just a regular video. And just have a moment, look at how gorgeous something could possibly be. Just 3 colors, milk, and some dish soap. So gorgeous. Or even just take a photograph of this. This would be a gorgeous photograph for that side over here. I love it. All right, so these are our techniques that we're gonna work on this week while you're at home. I'm hoping that you have some food coloring. If you don't, food coloring is relatively inexpensive at Walmart or the grocery store. And if you don't have these materials and this isn't gonna, you're not gonna be able to do it, your parents said no, it's okay, right? You can still enjoy this and you can watch my video and it's okay. Whatever you're doing, it's okay. So, miss seeing you. Have a great week. Bye.